Um, alright. Hopefully, I can stream uninterrupted now. Yes, this is about nijisanji, and their business practices. Oh my god. Don't get me started about nijisanji. Um, I don't really know where to start when it comes to nijisanji, because nijisanji is not... I don't know, it's just like not a really topic that I am usually covering, because it's like, this entire situation is just like, I kind of saw it coming, and it's like the same thing with like any idol industry, at least in the Japanese market. There's always going to be some sort of like culture relating to how the workers are paid and such. It's not good, it's not good. So, I'm gonna finally get on the topic because, why the heck not? And yeah. If I'm gonna give a little bit of a rundown, it's like I don't know that much about Nijisanji. I know like the bare minimum of Nijisanji. I used to watch Kuza. I did all of this like myself, set all this up myself because like I kind of just wanted to like make sure you had like an example of what a VTuber is, because this is my VTuber model. Well, not mine, but it's Miku, but still. Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out, because I don't know where to begin. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about in this stream, actually, not just about Nijisanji and the VTuber community, because there's always a lot of stuff to talk about, literally about anything, because there's a lot there, like there's a lot. So first of all, let's go to Doki. I haven't followed Dokibird, and I haven't seen any of their stuff or anything like that. Like, I've vaguely seen their posts. I haven't really like totally, had a grasp on what's going on. So I've been like seeing it through the lenses of other people, like, oh, Niji Sanji's going down and stuff like that. And I watched the Penguin Z0 video, like, oh, Niji Sanji's finally being taken care of and all of that. So I just like, I just saw it and I was like, oh, why not? Why not check it out? So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna read through it. I'm gonna give my opinions, especially. Opinions are like the bane of my existence. If I didn't have made a conclusion, I don't know how you could watch me. I don't like people who don't make conclusions or come up with their own opinions unless they're trying to like be completely neutral, which I understand. But I feel like when it comes down to a multi-billion-dollar company, or multi-million, I don't even know what Nijisanji is. I don't think you should be giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think you should be giving them any credit at all, like at all. So, I'll start by saying what I know about Nijisanji. Like I said, I used to watch Kuzaha, so I know that much about it, and I also saw like a lot of like things about it like offhandedly, because I was in like the Genshin Impact community. If you Okay, you've got to know the Genshin Impact community and how like there's a lot of people in the Genshin Impact community. So it's you're bound to see a lot of people who are in different niches, at least in the anime type area of the entire thing. So yeah. Yeah, I like offhandedly heard a lot about like Nijisanji stuff, and then also like TikTok, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that I have a TikTok like interest span or like understanding, but I did see a lot about Nijisanji on TikTok. I saw a lot about Vox Akuma. I don't subscribe to Vox Akuma, but the content is there, I guess. I'm not into that type of like ASMR stuff. It's so weird in my opinion, but they can make that content all they want. But I did see a lot of like very wholesome streamers, wholesome Nijisanji streamers, and like Hololive streamers, especially Hololive. I think like I was very interested in Hololive at some point, but it's like all a blur because like it was years ago. But I remember there were being like auditions, and like I wasn't trying to audition. I wasn't trying to audition because I thought that I would never be able to do something like that. But I saw like other people like auditioning and stuff like that, and I was like that's how I got a little bit interested into it. And then I saw this one video. Okay, this is where I started questioning the business practices of businesses like this, is when I saw a video about Tsukumo Sana. You guys, okay, you might not know Tsukumo Sana. Hold up, let me duplicate this real quick. She's the okay, I don't want to be the type to say it, but like she's got big titties, and that's that's part of why I remember I like remembered her, but I really like her like little balls on her hair. So this is Tukumo-sana. This is I saw a video about like apparently her having like some sort of I don't know, like problem. I don't know, medical issues, and the company just didn't care, and she ended up like having to graduate, which a lot of people probably don't know the graduation term. I didn't either, but graduation basically means that you like leave the company peacefully. I guess your contract ends peacefully, but also, if you do want to end your contract peacefully, you can end up in a dokibird situation. So, let's get on that. Anyway, if you're wondering my side on things, which everybody, I don't think anybody's supporting nijisanji, but of course I'm on dokibird's side. Of course I'm supporting dokibird. So, let's get on that. And I just found out like how much I kind of like VTuber content. I had a point in time where I used to watch Nux, but I don't really do that anymore. So yeah, I liked their content, and that's like the only VTuber I think I was interested in watching. And then there's also Sayu. I think that his content is good, but I never really touched on it, and I feel like I would be interested in it. But again, I'm already doing so much. Like, I'm drawing, I'm editing, I'm streaming. So, if only. But let's go through this. 105,000 likes. Whoops. 105,000 likes, guys. That is okay. I'm not jealous. That's insane, man. That's insane. Holy crap. I'm actually like so happy. I'm so happy for her that she got the attention that she needed to actually like fight back against like this trash company, man. All right. Let's read this. Oh, this is a long one. This is a long one, man. I was ready to move on. I had made my last statement, and I haven't looked at anything regarding my past for a full week. Also, if there's like anything that I think kind of stands out, or if like even I don't like, yeah, I'm taking Dokibird's side, but if there's anything that I think is like bad on Doki's side, then I'll point it out, right? I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, yo, yes, girl, queen, pussy boss, like, no. But again, I do support Doki, and if I feel like there's something off, I'll say it. Okay, let me continue. I didn't look at anything regarding legal documents or anything regarding my situation should I move back to Doki. I wanted to be hopeful for the future and never interact with that side again. So, to see it all come back and reopen a wound that I was ready to heal from, and I had to talk to my lawyer again on how to respond. Alright. So, I will admit, I don't have the full context. I don't know if I should look for the context. Should I? I think this is the last thing that she said, so TLDR. Can somebody tell me the TLDR version? They're just like me for real. Niji used Elira as a scapegoat by making her host a stream where she, with Vox and Ike. Vox did it as well. Isn't he like super popular? Red flag, guys. Red flag. If I was Vox, I would leave the company immediately. I feel like if Vox left the company, he would be recognized from his voice or something. Like, even if he's under NDA, you can't say anything about him being Vox Akuma. If he made another account, I think that Vox could potentially still be as popular if he's into that content. I don't know. I saw the ASMR videos on his account and I was not interested, but I feel like with the amount of attention that he gets as being kind of like a very popular person in Nijisanji N, I think it's possible. But also, like, damn, if I ever got told that I had to do this to one of my friends, then yeah, I would immediately leave the company. I think I would immediately either graduate or protest. I would get on my YouTube account and I'd like make a video like, "Fuck Nijisanji, fuck you!" Like that. That would be like what I do. Like I could care less. You know, I could care less about what the company wants me to do, even if I'm under contract. Yeah, sue me, sue me. I know I make minimum wage because you only give me 5% of what I actually been making with my own talent and my own work. But I would fight it. I would fight it. Yo, I'd start a GoFundMe. I'd be like, yo, I'm Vox Akuma. Give me 20,000. Give me 30,000. I am Vox Akuma and I need to pay for these lawyer bills. Like lock in. Lock in. So um I'd make a video, okay? GoFundMe.com/Vox Akuma lawyer bills. Please pay for it. I am Vox Akuma. I will admit that. Now let's see how much I have to settle by breaking this NDA. I think if I was Vox Akuma, I would do that. But that's regardless of the point. I am surprised that Vox did that, and like as well as other friends, because I don't, even though I don't know them, I know that a lot of people have been graduating from nijisanji, and it's a lot of because they don't think that they have opportunities. That's a lot of what I've seen so far. Like they're just like there's nothing left here, you know? And I think there's way more to that statement than meets the eye. But yeah, like if I was a part of nijisanji, I think if I saw this happening, if I saw this internal bullying happening, or like I've heard that offhandedly, not that I actually know what's going on with the internal bullying, which I would probably go deeper into. If they let that happen in my company, I'd be like, okay, I'm graduating. You can't force me to stay here. You can't exactly force me to stay here unless it's on the contract. If it says I could leave at any time, I'll leave at any time. But again, people sign these outrageous contracts because they're like interested in having these connections and these resources to talk to other popular creators, and you basically become an idol overnight. So I don't blame you, but me personally, I think that it's just not it's just not satisfying, you know? And I know, like, when you become a VTuber, you still have to work yourself. You have to do the work yourself. You got to figure it out yourself. You got to get popular. You got to gain subscribers yourself. But that's the problem. You're doing everything yourself, other than like the getting the resources. Oh, you can collab with this one person that's also a part of Nijisanji, or like, oh, Nijisanji's connected to you. Oh, immediately, 30K followers just because you just debuted that day. It's like you're not gonna have followers after this, you know. Is it worth the minimum wage? I mean, I don't know how much they get paid. I'm not saying that I know how much they get paid, but I'd assume that it's not that much, especially like with sponsorships. I remember seeing something about like another streamer, and they were like, they were crying on stream. They were a Nijisanji member only stream. They were crying on stream because they had an opportunity from a company. And then Nijisanji just said no. Like you're not allowed to take this opportunity. And then no negotiations, no nothing like that. They were just like, no, we're not letting you do that. Sorry. It's actually insane in my opinion. Like I would much rather just sit here to my 0 viewers and just talk about whatever without being like looked under by the gaze of friggin', I don't know, hell. Nijisanji is the demon. Like I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. But and potentially leak some private documents and outed Millie and Enna as Doki's bullies. So Doki was bullied? Wait, that's what oh, that's the okay. I definitely heard that there was bullying, but I didn't know by who. That's the thing. I didn't know by who. So yeah. I just can't help but feel bad. And I don't think this is bullshit. This is pretty like TLDR for like all the information that I've heard. It lines up. So I'm not gonna say, oh, you're lying. Where's the proof? Like I know it's the proof. Anyway, I'm gonna find this video. I ended up on Reddit. Okay. we're on Reddit now, I guess. Let me pull it up. Let's see what the Redditors think about this. Let's see what the Redditors think about it. Like what would like guess what would happen if I went on a medical break? Nothing. But when you go on a medical break in Nijisanji, that's a whole nother thing. Okay. Let's talk about this. I just saw a few tweets about Selene. Can somebody fill me in, please? Okay. So we're actually gonna get the TLDR, except it's not a TLDR. We're getting a whole like essay from these Redditors that have no life, and honestly, I appreciate it. Selene posted a music video featuring various artists on Twitter. It gets removed by management for unknown reasons. Selene goes on Twitter and asks people to reload the music video, leading to her radio silence suspension. Perhaps that's all. That's 2 months ago. Wait, this is 2 months ago. Is this kind of like a thing that like builds on and on? She's tweeted that she got back her phone after an emergency hospital visit. I'm hoping for the best for her and wish her both health, comfort, and privacy. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, a lot of people. I know that she went on a medical leave. So, yeah. It's lining up. It's lining up. The timeline. I'm going to follow from the timeline. So this is like 2 months before. So the cover, all of that, her community on it, spent $15K of her own money getting artworks made, got permissions herself from the artist and management after it was released for a few hours, made it private on her despite knowing it was planned to be released for ages. Based on her last tweet, doesn't look like she's getting it back since she's told others to upload it, folks, so can enjoy it. Also, please don't comment about the fucking PR email account statement where complaints go as if it's fact. I will believe it if it ever returns, but at the end of the day, the damage is done. Another unnecessary, and that's the point. What is this person on about? What? I can't, am I illiterate? Am I illiterate? I can't read this. Hold on. Let me just go slower. Also, please don't comment about the PR email account statement where complaints go as if it's fact. So people are assuming complaints are fact. I will believe if it ever returns, okay? But at the end of the day, the damage is done. Another unnecessary what? Another unnecessary what? What? This isn't okay. I'll get a grammar class. Get a grammar class. Get to school. Don't skip school, guys. That's all I gotta say. I think we're on fire. We're on fire, guys. So what else? What else is there? Let's continue. The what PR email account statement? Oh, you know, the usual Niji treating their talents like garbage. Facts. I wonder if somebody is like supporting this. Why are you here? Then go to r/. Oh no. I don't know how people can like just like, oh my, like be like, oh my god, I'll suck it Nijisanji, like pretty please, like shut up, dude. You're not special. It's like oh my gosh, like they just want Nijisanji so bad. Like, hi, Nijisanji's mine. First of all, okay, let me stop. But you need to like stop sucking Nijisanji off. Like Nijisanji is a multi-billion-dollar company, million-dollar company, whichever kind of company it is. Yeah, no. I wonder what other people think. Yeah, I don't get it. You hate it when Asians are insulted, and yet you are fine with the inhuman treatment of Niji talents. What? Where did this come from? Do these people know each other? I don't know. Is there like a hidden backstory, like a hidden like, oh, we are enemies type backstory from this? I have no clue. Regardless, let's keep it going. Bruh, you can like nijisanji livers and recognize the company is totally mismanaged. This didn't age well. I wish I need to go on a medical leave. I wish I had freaking Reddit so I could respond to these things. Well, there's that. Okay, this is the video. All right, first reaction. First reaction. I will call out all the bullshit because most of it probably is. So, yeah, this is my reaction to a message from nijisanji and video from Elira Pandora. 27,000 comments. That's not looking too good. That's not looking too good, buddy. That's not looking too good. You already know you did something wrong when you got 20,000 comments on your video. Holy shit. How many comments does a 1 million like view video usually get? I'm sure it's not that much. It's got to be like, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let's test that theory. It's not looking too good for nijisanji. A 1.9 million, basically 2 million video with 7,000 comments to a comparable 27,000 comments on a 1 million viewed video. That's not good. That's not looking too good for your company, buddy. So let's watch this. Let's watch this. Why is it quiet? What is the suspense? Hello? What are you making me wait for?
Please do.
Okay, there we go.
And we would like to take some time to address the events surrounding Solentetsuki's contract termination.
Crazy mic, bro. That mic is delicious.
To preface, we have discussed with Any Color staff and our legal team about what we are able to say. However, due to how sensitive the situation is, please do keep in mind that there are limits to what we're able to share.
All right.
Both we, the livers, and the company have been affected deeply and are taking the situation very
This sounds so
seriously.
PR. Oh, they're obviously reading off
Everything
of the script.
Everything that will be discussed has been approved
They're
by
so
lawyers,
obviously reading off of the script. It's so sad. I feel so bad.
Our personal experiences.
They are scapegoats. Hold on.
Lawyers, or is based solely on our personal experiences.
The company is literally throwing them under the bus. Our personal experiences. Oh no, this is not gonna be a good watch, guys. I feel like, no. Y'all could graduate right now. Just like say, oh, I hate nijisanji on your next stream, and then boom, you would have never had to do this. And you would have gotten terminated just like Solen. So, yeah. I mean, I commend them for taking, I don't know, a legal high ground in a sense, but you're kind of making somebody's life worse. And from what I know, like, Doki had some tough times due to this situation, and I think that they're just, like, making it worse. I would, like, as a person, like, I don't even care if I'm an idol. If I had to do this and throw one of my friends under the bus, throw somebody who's been going through, like, literal horrible treatment like that, I don't know. Like, let's just continue. Let's just continue.
Before anything is discussed, there is something very important that we, Nijisanji En, feels need to be made very clear. All of us do not condone harassment of any kind to any of the parties involved. After discussion with the members of Nijisanji En as a collective, I volunteered for my channel to be used for this stream. Additionally, we've been told that there will also be a video releasing regarding the situation from Tazumi-san directly a few hours following.
Are they lying? Are they lying? Okay, they volunteered for this stream. Come on, buddy. I think they got forced to do it, or I think Nijisanji kind of like, we'll make it so you instead get, I don't know, 70% of the payment that you should be getting, I don't know, 90% of. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and give you that little 70% sliver, even though we take 95% of it. Yeah, no more 5% pay for you. How about a 70% increase? How do you feel about that? You could be rich now. Like holy shit. Like they probably got like given a deal that like they literally cannot like let go of cuz they're already being treated like shit, man. You know? I don't know how fun it could be to be in a company like this, but let's just continue.
Going the stream. But what we say on this stream is our own words and our own feelings.
That's a lie. That's a lie. The most obvious lie I think in this entire video so far, even though we're only like a minute in, that's a lie. I do not think it's their own thoughts and feelings. You can tell that they're reading off a script. Honestly, if I was in this situation, I was a VTuber, I'd be too dumb to write a script that quick.
I would like to first apologize if my silence on the matter has caused any worry. Over the past month, staff received documents from Solen's lawyer containing examples of her claimed experiences under any color. These documents in question included personal information of some livers, and when it was sent to us, we learned that there was a potential that this information could be made public.
Alright, so, we're talking about legal lawyer documents. Should these even be mentioned right now? They're private, quote unquote, private documents. Does it need to be said? Does it need to be mentioned if it's private and has never been public ever? I don't know, man. This is kind of icky. Like, does it matter if what's said in the document is untrue? Like, I don't think that it's worth that much. Like, I don't think, like, cause it's a private document. Like, it wasn't gonna be seen. It wasn't released. It was given between lawyers. So it's actually insane how they're trying to like make this narrative that, oh, it's like this, blah blah blah. Like, oh Lord.
I felt threatened and scared of speaking out about the situation because of the risk that it could pose to not just my own safety, but the safety of those around me as well. I'm very sad that this is how everything had to turn out, and I deeply apologize to all the fans who have been affected through this time. When Solen had posted the tweet about her cover being privated, several EN members reached out to Solen, and we expressed our concerns. We were genuinely concerned, and we wanted to understand the situation, as we were all in the dark about it.
This isn't making sense. So they didn't know. They didn't want to know. So now they're in a situation where they have been basically given the documents by the company of nijisanji. So I would just say that, like, even if they're actually like if they're being themselves, I mean, go fuck yourself. But also, like, if you're not, then I guess I can have a more benefit of the doubt. But after this, I would just say freaking graduate. Everybody's unfollowing, everybody's unsubscribing to these accounts that are nijisanji based. It's like it's not even worth staying.
I know that a lot of you watching are going to have your own views and opinions on the situation, and so all I would like to ask is that you can take the information that I'm going to present at face value.
Hell no. Hell no. I am not taking this at face value. Why would I take this at face value?
In actuality, she had been asked to send the content of her music video to her manager in advance of the release date so it could be checked for content, etc.
Who cares? Notice how people always talk about things that nobody's talking about. Like, I don't think this is the worst of the situation. I think that the worst of the situation was like the bullying and the like, I hate to say it, but the suicide attempt. Like, I don't think that I don't think the song cover is worth the attention right now. And especially I think pay should be a topic. I think that the contract should be a topic. I know that they're on the side of Nijisanji, but again, you should be covering important stuff at least first, like the contracts or like the mistreatment of like the bullying, like the freaking malpractice of the company. I don't think that this essentially is the most important part that needs to be mentioned in this video. Plus it's 15 minutes. Holy shit, we're going to be going through a little bit.
Which is something that all livers agree to do. Her manager communicated with her about this very clearly, but she released her cover without giving management time to check it, and as a result, it needed to be made private. It was going to be made public again once the checks had cleared. Management absolutely intended to let her release the cover once they'd made sure that it was okay to release. It's very important to establish this pattern of events had happened before on multiple occasions, including her Fall Guys tournament in August of 2023, a voice pack in May of the same year, and an outfit contest also in May. In each of these situations, Selene would be working on one of the projects I mentioned. She'd be given clear communication about confirming certain aspects with staff.
No. I don't think this is a topic that should be mentioned right now. I just don't think it's as important. I just don't think it's as important. And I know it's going to be like a hot topic. And I know that a lot of people are like really care about their cover or whatever. Or like, oh, so she did this bad, this bad, this bad. Like, I am almost like 60% sure that I don't know, maybe 90% of the people who, no, not 90, but 30 or 40% of the people in Nijisanji don't even know what the fuck was on that contract, you know? And I know it's like unprofessional to not contact your manager, and I know that she's in the wrong for not contacting her manager if that was the case, but is this really something we should be talking about? She is in the wrong if she didn't do her due diligence, but also like, is this as important? I don't think it's as important.
As all other livers receive and comply with, and each time she would refuse to cooperate. And when staff would react appropriately, she would make public statements that would hurt any color's reputation. And as these situations kept occurring, myself and other livers felt very upset and anxious.
All right, when? Also anxious? What are you feeling anxious for, buddy? I don't know what you should be feeling anxious for. I need a doctor's visit. Oh my god. I can't take a doctor's leave at this point, bro. I'm already in too deep. I'm in too deep. I'm in the trenches.
Excuse me. So, it's this context that I hope explains why myself and some other livers decided to approach Selene and ask about her
What? Okay, let me see what the chat is saying.
handling of the latest situation, which was her cover being made private.
Pre-recorded. Pre-watched. They pre-watched this, bro. They literally pre-watched.
Some livers, myself included, asked Selene why she tweeted about the cover in the way that she did, expressing that we felt it was unnecessary and harmful. According to Selene's lawyer, it's this event that they claim to be a build-up of, and what they claim to be a build-up of past experiences that led to accusations made by Selene that she was bullied and harassed. As you can imagine, this is incredibly serious, and I want to state that throughout my friendship with Selene, I did my best to support her in private and talk to her about any problems she might have been having whenever I had the chance. Having thoroughly reviewed the documents sent to Anycolor by her lawyer, and based on what I know personally and have been told by Selene as her friend, myself and other members vehemently believe these claims to be completely untrue. I feel very confident in saying that the way I and other livers communicated with Selene about this incident was fair and reasonable, especially considering our built-up anxiety over this repeating pattern of behavior.
Fair and reasonable? I don't think this is a fair and reasonable, like... Is it illegal to like, reveal information on private legal documents? I don't know, man. It's just... I don't care about your past relationship with her and all of that. What matters now is that you're kind of fucking her over.
Behavior. In my opinion, I do not think that it was a form of harassment.
Well, I'm glad nobody agrees in the chat. I am so glad nobody agrees.
Also, in the document given to Any Color by Selen's lawyer,
Well, it's over,
it
guys.
stated that Selen had secretly recorded me in a private voice call without my knowledge or consent.
Oh, no.
Now, I have absolutely zero memory of what I might have specifically said in that recording, but we know it was on the topic of the tweet that I had made around the time of AR Live's cancellation last year. From what I know, based on this document, Selen had wanted to use this as proof of staff showing favoritism for some members over others, as at the time I wasn't reprimanded by staff having made that tweet, because they didn't want to cause further controversy at the time. However, I've been asked to delete other tweets on multiple occasions when I've accidentally broken a rule. In these cases, we're politely informed that when we should avoid tweeting something, we apologize, delete it, and move on. The real issue here, however, is that someone I trusted and considered a friend not only recorded me in secret, but also that these recordings were...
I'm literally dying on stream right now.
Till now, I had always looked up to Selen as my senpai, and I felt really lucky to be her friend. Having to talk...
As my senpai! Senpai! Gambare, gambare! Oh my god, shut the fuck up! Is it really... I know that senpai... I know what senpai means, but if you're like an English speaker and are American, like, centered, is it really the time to say senpai? Like, senpai is not exactly a conversation continuer. That's all I gotta say. Especially a conversation so serious. Senpai, I see her as my senpai. Like, respectfully, it doesn't make sense to use it in this form, I guess. Just say, you know, I looked up to her, you know? This is a serious topic, buddy. Oh, that, or the company wrote a script for them to say
about this now, and seeing how this has played out is
not only their fans, but of course their talents. Like, you can't forget about the minimum wage work.
Again, heartbreaking. Selena told me privately about her disagreements with staff and her managers, and I had done my best to support her and to help her make what I thought were the right choices, even when she talked about wanting to graduate. For context, leaving Nijisanji is always an option for livers. If she had wanted to graduate beforehand, she was given very many chances to do so amicably, and on multiple occasions, Selen had told us she planned on graduating.
So, okay. So, this whole situation started because didn't she say that she wanted to graduate but then got like radio silence, and then she didn't do anything drastic until like this video came out, I guess, or when she moved back to her account, I guess. I don't know how this worked out, but it's kind of like it's not making sense, you know, because she said she wants to graduate. She makes efforts in graduating, and then this entire situation happens. So, let's keep looking, I guess.
But would then go back on this shortly after. For example, she told me that she would be graduating on the day we hosted the Prism Cup, but as you know, this didn't happen. She also, after being warned by staff due to her repeated rule breakages in May of last year, told other livers that she was being terminated at that time, when, like I said, she had just...
Proof? Proof? I don't see any proof here. Hello? Oh, I silenced it by
harmful
accident.
untruths about her relationship with Any Color. This...
Yeah, now that I think about it, I just noticed that there's literally like no proof in this video except for like a few screenshots about the entire situation, about like the whole like music video thing, and that's it. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a little bit more than that.
Caused me so much anger on her behalf that I had considered graduating with her in solidarity. Seriously. And I now...
Seriously. Bro, you're British. Just graduate already, buddy.
Now know that my intense feelings at the time came from omitted context and falsehoods. And that, once again, is heartbreaking.
What?
I'm incredibly happy with my job, and even in the face of times as hard as these, I really wouldn't want it any other way. So regardless of how I now feel about Selene having been my friend and having hurt me and my fellow livers in this way, her attempt on her life will never ever be something to be taken lightly. I recall the moment when I and other livers found out about what had happened, and we prayed for her safety then, and we still do. Regardless of the outcome of the situation, I genuinely want nothing more than for Selene to grow and to be in a safe place where she can look after her health, insofar as me and the rest of EN can heal in our own way too. To those of you watching this stream, please leave her be.
Pause.
Harassment.
Pause. Oh my god, you just talked shit about her for a whole 10 minutes, and now you're saying, oh, I just want her to be in health and safety. Bro, imagine if one of your, like, crazy fans that listen to your ASMR videos come after her. Which I doubt, but still. You really want her safety? Just shut the fuck up. Like, that's all there is to it. Either shut the fuck up or leave the company. I don't know how you can just, like, be either this greedy or you're just, like, stuck in a contract, I guess. I can't help but feel a bit bad, you know? But yeah, like what was going through the company's mind posting this? 'Cause yeah.
Of any kind is vicious, and it's insane, and it has no place in this community.
Good lord.
That's all I need to say. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vox.
Who is this?
Before we round things off, I also had something that I wanted to say. It's going to be a little bit on the shorter side. By the way, hi, I'm Mike. First off, I just wanted to say, like, preface this with, like, sorry if I...
Okay, I don't know this VTuber. Also, I love how nobody agrees with this. Like, 27,000 comments, though. I need to read some of this. How can these guys come back to streaming after this? Literally me. I'd just be like, quit. Just quit. Oh my, like, I mean, I'm not, like, like, it's not exactly their fault this is happening, but it's also, like, yeah, this is kind of, like, something you're gonna have to deal with. And your, like, entire, like, representation, like, who you are, it's just gonna be, like, gone. Like, it's kind of just, like, gone for good now. Because you just did this post.
Right now. Excuse me for a second.
If they do not want to do this. You can tell that they don't want to do this. I don't know if it's part of the contract that they're forced to do the bidding of the evil arcing, like, evil boyfriend's company that is Nijisanji, but I just feel so bad.
For a very long time, I considered Selene as a good friend within nijisanji EN, be it on stream or off stream. We always managed to get on really well. So that's why it was so shocking for me to learn that Any Color had received these documents from Selene's lawyer. Learning about what was contained within these documents was, to me personally, incredibly saddening.
You weren't supposed to see it. It's a legal document. You weren't supposed to see it. Why are you complaining about a document you weren't even supposed to see? Like, how'd you even get access to it? This has got to be illegal. This has got to be illegal. Okay, let me stop pausing.
Knowing that the things said within the document were coming from the very same person that I call my friend was hurtful and disappointing in a way I really don't know how to describe. Not only because of it made me now re-examine our entire friendship, but primarily because the document contains some information that we believe.
What does it got to do with friendship? We're not winning this one with the power of friendship. You just got, like, tag teamed, bro. Like, y'all three just tag team Dokibird and still lost the entire argument. It's actually, okay, let me just stop saying that it's insane, but like, am I nuts? Am I nuts? Am I nuts?
Believe is incorrect.
Been a roller coaster in the last week. Like, I wanted to join Nijisanji, but now I want to go to Vishojo. Bro, don't do any of these companies. Why do you want to do a company? You know how much, like, your money gets cut if you become a part of this company? Because, you know, if you become a creator, if you're like a YouTuber or something, you start making videos, right? Yeah, you're small, whatever. But you're able to make content. You're able to say what you want. You're able to make your own personality. But when you're a content creator like that, you're connected to a company. The company says, you can't support this. You can't support this. Oh, we don't like this company, so you can't talk about them. Oh, you can't talk about anything, basically, because, oh, they aren't sponsoring you, blah, 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 stuff like that. It's just generally, like, it's just, like, disrespectful. And I don't think... And it's the same thing, because it's all business. It's all business. And unless you want to be in a business, like, okay, like I said, let's get back to the money portion. You're making a video by yourself. You get 70% of it, right? You get 70% of the money or whatever. And, or even 30, I don't know. Whatever is in, like, the creator program, you get your money from your ads. Well, when you're a part of this company, or Visojo, or any idol company, you don't get that money. You either don't get it, or you get a very small cut. Because I don't even know, like, are they paying you by hours? I don't, like, from what I heard, it's like minimum wage. It's like you're getting nothing for the amount of work that you're doing as a content creator when you could be building this up yourself. You could be getting millions. Mtashed, okay? So let's take Mtashed as an example. Mtashed, he said himself, he made like millions making videos. Let's say you want to be a creator or you want to join this company. You're not making millions, buddy. You're making whatever's on that contract, and I don't think they're gonna, like, because you get resources, they give you a lot of things, but is it worth it? Plus, you don't even get to keep your character. You don't even get to keep who you are. Why would you want to become that? You're not even able to be who you are. But yeah. Or even first stage production, but Nijisanji has no need to reveal something that was supposed to be with legal team to the livers. Elira's entire branch will be wiped off. Nijisanji is posting job openings. Holy crap. That's actually hilarious. She publicly informed the public that she was Selen's bully through her attempt to get at her through an illegally shared legal document, losing the last of her credibility as a human being. Good luck. Yeah, while the stuff with Elira is still unconfirmed, though it is rumored and makes a lot of sense, there's definitely a shake-up being done. Hopefully they're also increasing the number of managers who speak English and other support staff and not just firing and replacing. Well, I think anybody would hope that if the world was sunshine and rainbows, but an entire cultural change is not going to change just like that. Not just from your Twitter message or nothing like that. Let's call it out instead of trying to say, oh, but if the world was beautiful, oh, I hope that the world is beautiful. Well, it's not beautiful right now. Let's just be 100%. Let's just be 100%, okay? Let me just read this quietly. Blah, 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 blah. Tone of we haven't been able to manage Western talents. This plays into the popular community of Japanese Westerners or drama queens that aren't suited for Japanese workplace culture. Blah, blah. Yeah, not really a drama queen in this regard. A culture that encourages people to work themselves to death is not a good work culture, and they shouldn't be defending it. Anything above 60 hours per week is completely inexcusable, and even then, 60 hours is problematic. I completely agree with this. That's the Japanese Nijisanji fans are spinning, and the narrative Nijisanji is playing into to placate their shareholders. Not my opinion. The Japanese are a supremacist nation that are easily convinced of the faults of foreigners, even when they are blatantly not guilty. Their work culture also doesn't yield better results, is extremely inefficient and counterproductive. Companies in Japan that perpetrate that culture need to reevaluate. Studies show that there's no gain in productivity after the 50-hour mark. 60 hours equals less productive. I completely understand this. These two people, W takes, best takes I've seen on the situation so far. Even because the situation is totally, oh hell no, like it's just so bad. But yeah, so there's no getting across because like I don't. Yeah, it's just like absolutely insane. Due to recent events involving nijisanji, I decided to take down my Luca Kaneshiro fan art for my Color Wheel challenge. I don't want to support the company in any way, which includes fan art. Oh, that's very nice. That's good. Also, seriously, what help do they want from CN? Virtual Real isn't even an actual part of nijisanji, and the last thing that they want to do is probably get into this mud puddle. They literally had a talent with a successful attempt before due to her mental condition. I'm illiterate, but whatever conversation that is, that does seem like it's going on well. And her click shit is getting crazy. Woke up grateful I'm not a contracted VTuber, especially one contracted to nijisanji. If it was, I'd have to kill myself already. That's so real. That's so real. Okay. I always like wish that a company could be better than what it is, but it's obvious that it's like it's gonna be difficult, especially when like nobody wants to change and everybody's willing to just take the shit of this company, just like Vox Alchema is, and everybody else who hasn't graduated yet. Because so many good people graduated. I'm so glad. If they like make an account like outside of VTuber, I would be so glad. I'd be so happy. I'd pull up and I'd be like, goddamn, then like I'm following you because I'm following you now because they didn't have freedom then, and I know that a lot of their personalities are good. Like I've seen some of them, like Mista. I think Mista. It definitely has potential of being a creator outside of that. I don't think he will. I mean, he might be. I don't even know if I can find him, but I think that Mista, he could still be a content creator even after his graduation. And I respect that he graduated. I respect that a lot of people graduated because, yeah, I mean, if I was in this company, I would easily, look, if I wanted to graduate, I'd make it huge, bro. I'd have like a celebration party. I'd be like, let's go, I'm graduating. Oh my God. Like I want people to know that I disliked the job and then, but also not say anything bad to the company itself. Well, you you gotta be a little bit inconspicuous about it. You gotta be a little bit like inconspicuous about it. That's what I'm kind of getting at. But anything more about the situation, I think I'll just like, fall asleep. So, I think I might get on later to play Honkai Star Rail. But I don't know for sure. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and bye bye.